That feel when Dalsim needs another person's inputs to extend his arms. He has no reason to work hard if someone else will help with the heavy lifting. Pulling that much from his chest will cause him to lose heart. I thought this was the House of Gains, not the Temple of Doom. One slip on the seat and Mola Ram could lose his stones. He has flip-flops on his shirt to distract from the equally flat and flimsy pecs under it. The only maximum strength I'll ever see from these two are that barefoot spotter's Lamisil and that weak Vagana's Vagisil. I can only imagine how many dunces out there are going to imitate this lift. There's nothing cooler than telling your friends that you broke an ankle quarter squatting everyone's bench warm-up. How does this improve stability? He's shaking like Cali muscle at a spelling bee. Maybe even more so because he misspelled his own last name until recently. Kendrick KO here even got caught photoshopping his own pics, like this now deleted post. Buster got busted without having to injure himself. Balancing tricks are only beast mode if you're a circus animal. Lifting weights on unsteady objects doesn't stabilize anything but that same head's finances. You can lead a horse ass to water, but you can't stop her from thirst trapping. Trying to defy the laws of physics makes her dumb thick in more ways than one. That chair rearranged her guts and dropped her, but she looks like she's used to that. The real rib tickler is that she promotes an MLM scheme but calls herself an entrepreneur. An even bigger disaster will strike when this NEET ages out of the thought market and steps up to a chair for a job interview. Given her experience with opening her legs and getting her cheeks clapped after taking a seat, that interview will be on a casting couch. This is what happens when you leave Britney alone, in the gym. I thought she left her Mickey Mouse routines back in the 90s, but this workout proves otherwise. Those plaid shorts remind me of Baby One More Time, but that short squat ROM explains why she hasn't produced as good of a single. A lot of stans will claim that squatting high must work if she looks like this, except she squats as high as Tess Holliday, and she looks like that. She isn't squatting with heavy weight, so that conservatorship is good for something. Otherwise, her form will degrade and she might get injured. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time she's broken down on camera and gone through rehab afterwards. Now get to work, bitch. Cat back, piggyback, pick both. The dude behind her turned around because he heard baby got back. Too bad lifting light weight gave her such a pancake butt that all he saw was a baby on board. Not giving the child proper support while bouncing each rep brings new meaning to deadbeat mom. If you try to get blood out of that turnip, it'll probably have too much myoglobin in it. If she lost her balance and fell backwards, nobody would have had her back, because the father was also a fan of touch and go. Controlling the competitive exerciser population is the only reason I'd want CrossFitters to bang rubber discs. That kid's going to be one hell of a rodeo rider if he doesn't become a potato from the head trauma. Fortunately, everybody who does CrossFit is brain dead and uncoordinated, so he'll have a plan B.
0! Like the video and subscribe to the channel, now.